Hey, what's up? What's going on? So, in this video, it's going to be a little different. Usually I would like to do first impressions kind of videos where it's literally my first few games of the season and, live commentaries so you can hear my thoughts at the time. But that's not going to be this video. This is going to be a first thoughts kind of video. Now, the reason why this isn't going to be a first impressions video is because at the time the season came out, I was actually recording the last 5 drops for the Pleasant Park 25 drops, and also graduation kind of messed up my schedule, how I wanted to put out videos, because the Pleasant Park 25 drops was supposed to be out before the Star Wars season ended, but because of graduation and everything, that didn't happen. And also I had a couple parties to go to, so everything kind of got in the way. So these games are recorded after I've kind of learned what every item does and how every item functions and their uses and everything. So there's going to be no live commentary. It's literally just going to be me talking over the gameplay, like always, like how you see in my videos usually. And yeah, so far, well, I'm not really going to get into. You're going to hear me later. But yeah. So I wish I could have done a first impressions video, but because of scheduling, that didn't happen. So I just wanted to let you guys know this before the games actually start rolling in. There's about 5 games in this, tolerable, probably 9-minute video here you're gonna get into. So yeah, I'm just gonna shut up and let you watch game number 1. So here we are, game number 1 of not my first impression. I know you probably really want to see me land like the new locations, but I was not trying to risk dying off spawn because this would be a pretty boring video then. Like, imagine this video was just me dying off spawn. That would be pretty boring. Well, lucky for you, I didn't die off spawn. This guy did. There, near the southwest, I think that is, of Shiny Shaft, I ran into Light Rider, and I started reading up on the lore. I've seen it before, I just wanted to do it again, just to, re-enlighten myself. And I also hired her, which is 800 gold, man. Made my way to a place of absolute misery. That is Crime City. Legend says the man recording the audio over this video has dropped there 100 times and made it into a video that you should definitely go watch on my channel. Found the base boost, and even still after the nerfs, I think this thing is still, well, not overpowered, but still annoying. Yeah, here's the first thing. I think the base boost isn't necessarily overpowered, it's just more annoying, or was a little more annoying. It got nerfed, and now it's a lot less annoying. The other nerfs, other than the destruction of builds and shit, like, I think it was kind of an overreaction. I think to compensate for that, I think they need to increase the durability a little bit more. Also, I ran into Kill Switch, and I actually got some secret dialogue, which is pretty cool. I don't know how much you know that I love secret dialogue in these games. It's so fun, man. Yeah, but after having that delightful conversation, I got attacked by somebody while fighting the Overlord. Spire? Is that what it is? I want to fight. After that, I started fighting the Spire. And I probably should have shot the shields here, but, I think just going there just makes it a little easier, Also, you killed this guy. Kind of with the Spire, as long as you have a brain and stuff, this guy should be pretty easy to take down. Not hard at all. Picked up the unstable Frostfire shotgun. I had to read that name. Yeah, I'm not the most educated on these gun names. Everything kind of feels like it just blends together sometimes. Ooh, it's the final 3, and I'm fighting the only other real player in the lobby. The other guy's a bot, so I didn't really care too much for him. Yeah, but I should have worried about him because he just took a shit ton of health off me, which is pretty critical considering what's going to happen next. Of course, I ran away, but it was mainly just the fact to try and get positioning so, I could pressure them when they come in the storm. And now, it's so 1 versus 1. Do I win? Well, I thought he would come straight toward me, but he went a different route. He went the longer route, so that's not really that good. Sometimes I underestimate how slow the base boost can be. It's still fast, but compared to shockwaves, it's not really like that fast when you shockwave yourself like that. Not that it's really a bad thing necessarily, but it does require a little more finesse with it to make it use, which I actually do kind of like. He was on height over there, and I was over here. We're both trying to get to circle without, you know, trying to get shot from the other person, but that's kind of hard considering the position I'm in. Eventually, he came down, and I made the terrible mistake of using the base boost here. That was not where I should have used the base boost. Well, in the end, I did pay for it because he, you know, low and shotgun. And even though he didn't look like he shot me, that thing has absurd bloom. So, yeah. Well, maybe game 2 will be a little better. Well, I didn't even find somebody until I found this guy. And this was when, you know, like the 1/4 of the lobby was remaining. We did have a bit of a build fight. It wasn't a box fight, thank God, or else I would have lost for sure. If he shot me the second time, I was almost sure I was going to be dead. But I lived. Eventually, I just left. I just kept hitting him for like 30 and 40, and I'm not going to kill him that way, unless if I get enough shots on him, but by the time I get like one of the final shots, I would be dead. He'd outtrade me for damage. Yeah, I found another guy while looking in the circle, and I tried using the DMR, and the DMR actually ain't bad. I'm just not really that good with my aim. I don't think the DMR needs any nerfs. I think it's perfect the way it is, which is pretty good, and you know, pretty nice on Epic's part at least. They don't have to nerf an item for once. And the kills with revolvers, I mean, they're good. I don't have any issue with them. You know, they're pretty nice actually. I do like them. I have no issues with the guns whatsoever. The guns are great. And the little thing where you can like go in slow-mo in the air with the kills with revolvers is pretty fucking cool in my opinion. And don't try to use it to prevent fall damage because that's not gonna work. I've seen it before. Nothing crazy, just 2 people fighting on the island, or 1 on the island, coming down, kill the other guy. Not too anything crazy. I did hit a 61 headshot though with these things. While fighting, the bot absolutely lasered my health down to like nothing. I should have sat down and healed, but I didn't, and died. Yeah, the other guy was a bot too. Game 3, I tried getting this other Haley Sky to dance with me. She's probably on her phone. She didn't dance with me. Probably because she was on her phone. For once, I'm actually dropping one of the new locations. Or not so new, but still new location. While roaming around, I found this Harley Quinn that actually almost killed me there. That could have been crazy. Eventually, she just hit, and yeah, I mean, that's not really going to get you anywhere when you're really low. Unless if, you know, I come down there and she takes me by surprise, but I doubt that would happen. Also, when to do the story quests, I still need to do them. I haven't yet. So I boosted my way towards Supernova Academy, where next quest was, and I got some secret dialogue with Night Rose, which, like I said, man, secret dialogue is just so cool. I wish they would do this more often, man. Went to Superman, and I got jumped by some guy. Somehow that guy did not kill me. He definitely should have. Tried running away, but he found me near the Sprite Shrine here. Went to the Sprite Shrine, and dude, it's actually so fucking cute how these guys run up to you. Like, they used to run away from you, now they just stare at you. Literally just stare. Nothing more. I decided to pick this little guy up, and I probably shouldn't have, but, you know, I wanted to get content. And for some reason, my aim sucks with this thing. I should have done better with him. I tried using the little guy as much as possible, but in the end, it just came down to a shotgun shot. You'll see in here. While trailing this swamp, I found this one guy, and he didn't build at all. I'll let you watch the whole fight. He didn't build once. Definitely accidentally went into build mode for sure, watch. Eh, I didn't last long. This is what I get for killing the Zero Builder. Game 4, I landed Pumped Power. I don't go here that often. Only came here to visit my girl, which I haven't talked to yet, and I didn't know you could hire her too. I just asked her shit. That's pretty much all I did. Just wanted to see what, you know, her personality was. Caught up with the fighting over at Supernova Academy, and I started blasting trying to find people. More secret dialogue! God, how much I love this stuff! Some guy started insulting my mom, so I started to fight him in the cafeteria. Instead of using our fists, we use our guns, which I'd say is more effective. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this shit's kind of funny. And dude, Jones is just rude. Sadly, you don't get any secret dialogue with Superman. Kind of unfortunate. I thought you would. Oh, now I'm in a fight! Ah! He had the Superman little guy and started melting through my builds, which the thing does melt through builds, which, I kind of get it, but, I mean, the good thing is it doesn't really do too much damage to players, so I'll let it slide. I don't think it's too overpowered because of that. And another guy came over and started fighting. You'll see how hectic this gets soon. I did eventually find him, but well, as you see, he did get, you know, killed by some other guy. Stole my kill, kinda. I don't know, he probably could have won that. Well, I don't have much health. I don't expect this to go well. Yeah, it didn't. Well, back to Utopia City. Made my way to one of the hotel places. I think that's what this place is, one of the hotels. I'm not too sure. Doe came down and exposed this guy in the roof, and I thought I didn't do enough damage for me to kill him, but I tried. He ran and hid it. Eventually I found him where he was, and the wall was mine, so I edited it. He had the mist gauntlets, and the mist gauntlets are pretty useless in my opinion. The only time they are actually useful is when you're killing the Diagonal boss, which is in Demon's Domain. Other than that, they are just completely useless, and I mean completely useless. And the Spire rifle in my inventory, it's pretty alright. I kind of wish the mag size wasn't as big as it was. I kind of think it just doesn't make sense for the Spire rifle to have like 50 bullets in it when it shoots like a Ranger assault rifle. I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it. It's still my preferred AR of choice. I just think the mag size kind of makes no sense, in my opinion. You didn't see me once get the medallions, and I think the core medallion is kind of useless, or it kind of just grieves me, honestly, more than is actually a use to me. I don't even know how to explain the death. He just shot me, whatever. And so that's it. I think the season is pretty decent so far. There's a couple problems I still think are in the season, but it's not like anything too crazy. So I really do have hopes that the season will be somewhat of a good season, but knowing Fortnite, I feel like they're gonna put a bunch of superpower shit. And with that, I'm gonna end the video here. See you in the next one.